Hey guys, Mr. Fred here, and today's gonna be a new LEGO set review, and this time is a LEGO Star Wars set, which is called Dark Trooper Attack, which set number is 75324, has 166 pieces, and is for ages and up. So first is the box. So for the box, this is like a $30 size box, and this is like part of the Mandalorian sub theme, which explains there's Mando and Grogu on the front of the box. So yeah. And here's the minifigure selection, and here's the top, which showcases the actual size of Luke Skywalker, and here's the spine, which has the advertising for the LEGO Life app. Here's the bottom, and here's the other side, which shows Luke Skywalker in the elevator, and here's the back of the box, which has some play features on it, and the showcase of Luke doing the force push on one of the Dark Troopers. So yeah, and for the instruction manual, which has a total of 61 pages to build, and here's the advertisement for the other LEGO Star Wars sets from 2022, which strangely is like twice. That's pretty odd. So, and I have already reviewed this the Snowtrooper Battle Pack set, as well as the Risen Crest Microfighter set, and don't know if I'm gonna want to get the Hoth ATST set, so I might think about it. So yeah, and here's the winner, which features this robot, and also a good thing is this manual has some color on it, like just like the box right here. So yeah. So onto the minifigures. So for the minifigures, there's only like one unique minifigures, and the rest of it is just like almost feel like a battle pack set with those 3 Dark Troopers. So I'll get to them later. But first, here's Luke Skywalker in his Jedi Knight outfit, and this is pretty much shown in the season 2 finale of Mandalorian, where he's just like slaying some Dark Troopers in the hallway. So yeah, and so he has like a pretty nice printing on it, which has like little belt right there, and there's like a lightsaber hilt, I think, and there's leg printing right here, and also he has this cape, which is made a little soft, and here's what the back printing looks like right there. So yeah, and also Luke has this nice looking this hood piece, which is hard plastic, not like rubbery, which is a good thing. And here's the front face, which he looks rather serious, and there's the double-sided face, which he looks pretty happy looking. So yeah, so that was Luke Skywalker, and also his accessory is the green lightsaber that he used in Return of the Jedi. So yeah, and for the Dark Troopers, they were just all the same, just feels like a battle pack set. So yeah, so let's check one of them, and here's a detail. So here's the there's like a lot of interesting, also detailed look. This is like a pretty detailed figure, with the there's like the armor has like a printing on it, and there's like a little bit of back printing, and also for the what's inside of the Dark Troopers' helmet, and it looks a little bit, this is what the actual face of the Dark Trooper looks like. So yeah, and check the little detail on this guy, and there's like a little more fully detailed front torso printing right there, and has like a leg printing on it, and there's like the back printing, which sadly this little armor doesn't have like back printing right there. So that's kind of disappointing. So yeah, and also the face of the Dark Trooper, if you remove the mask, looks pretty interesting, and also the helmet, it looks rather nice right there. So yeah, so let me put it back on him. So yeah, so that was the minifigure selection, and yeah, it's just, I think it was planned to be a battle pack set until, they decided to throw in, just replace one of the Dark Troopers with this cool Luke Skywalker minifigure, with that, with the hood on it and this cape and such. So yeah, I completely forgot that the reason why Luke has like two different hand colors because one of his hands is chop ups and pretty much replaced with a robotic one, while his other hand is just still intact. So yeah, forgot about that detail. So yeah, so that's the minifigures, and now onto the set itself, or play set. It just felt like a play set more like something else. So yeah, let's move on to that. So here's the hallway build, and it looks it looks pretty interesting with the details. There's like, I think these these like looks almost like lights, which indicate which floor the elevator will be in. So that's interesting. And also just like some stickers right there, like there, 6 of those there, and there, and the 2 of them right there. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bothersome trying to put in the stickers, but it looks fine for me. So yeah, and here's the top of the hallway, which has like, there's like this little slope piece, and this, I think this looks like a gold bar piece, but it's in gray, and this little vent piece, and yeah, and also there's like a lot of studs right there, which I think is for like trying to put in the minifigures and like pose them. While these 2 pieces, which I think they're kind of like roof-ish piece, which there's like studs right there, but there's like none of the studs right there. So yeah, and also for the elevator, which there's like an interesting play feature, which you could put Luke Skywalker in it, which I had to remove the lightsaber because I think sometimes it causes the stucks. And let me put him in, and to recreate that, the moment where he's pretty much get to that hallway, and here's Loki. So yeah, so that's the play feature on the elevator, and for the other play features, which are the little spinner and this force push play feature. So let me demonstrate it. So here it goes. So for the force push play feature, which just trying to like recreate that moment where Luke just like force pushed this Dark Trooper, which it goes like this. Yeah, pretty interesting. It's a pretty fun play feature, just like you can like like pull backwards or forwards to force forward or force backwards. I think that's what it's called. So yeah. Also you can like do that also for the little spinner, which you can just do that 360 degrees on pretty much not recreating that moment where Luke just like going like 360 degrees spinning on the Dark Trooper. So yeah, so that's the 3 play features, and let me talk about this little missing gap right there, which I think this is pretty important. So yeah, so about there's like a little missing gap right there, which you could like pretty much put one of the Dark Troopers on the right there, so you can like enter the hallway in the other room right there, while the other 2 like pretty much are in that hallway for it. So yeah, and yeah, so this is it's a pretty interesting detail, on putting that. You can like put the figure right there on the Dark Trooper figure, as I say, on that missing gap right there, which is like almost like a doorway thing. So yeah, all right. So yeah, and also another interesting details is there's these 2 white vent pieces, which I think while these 2 vent pieces are like I think shiny metal. Well, 3 I think, yeah, they're like a little shiny, while these 2 vent pieces are just all white. So yeah, and there's the back of the hallway, which has nothing, unfortunately. So yeah, and so yeah, so now to my final thoughts on this set. So my final thoughts on the set, I thought it's a pretty great set, which it's kind of a pseudo battle pack set, which even though some people find it bad, but I think it could be a good thing, because here's the if it's just a battle pack, there won't be like any unique figures, and just like duplicates of the same Dark Trooper figure. So yeah, but the best part of the set is this Luke Skywalker figure, because especially the pretty cool hood piece and that cape. So yeah, and the Dark Trooper minifigures, they're pretty good, and the play features on the set, like the force push and the spinner and the elevator play feature, they're pretty great, and here's what's the backs on the elevator looks like, and there's nothing there, so yeah. Oh, let me put Luke back in, so yeah, there it goes. So yeah, a pretty great set, and there's like there's like almost like little to no flaws on the set, because come on, it's a pretty great set. And so yeah, and wait a minute, oh yeah, I just completely forgot that I put the wrong side of this right there, which the box pretty much has that right there. Well, I actually put it on backwards, so my bad, guys. So I'm gonna fix it up like off camera. So hang on a sec. Okay, I just already fixed up, so it looks like right like in the box, and there's like a little details in it, which I think, which these dots right there, which represent what floor the elevator will be in. So yeah, so not this, which I think is just for detail, but this sticker right there, which just indicate which floor the elevator will be in. So yeah, so right now, I'm ranking the set. I'll just give it a 9.5 out of 10. I don't know. A very, a really great set. Especially the minifigures are pretty great, and the play features, they're really fun. Especially the force push. Which can like just like abusing the heck out of this Dark Trooper by force pushing it. So yeah. So anywho, I just hope you guys enjoyed this review, and like and comment this video and subscribe for more content. So this is Mr. Freddy here, and I see you guys next time. So bye. Oh, and that Dark Trooper just fell and died.